How you doing, guys? Okay, it's been a long time coming, but this is my next installment for my Blu-ray collection. Right, I'm going to do my usual, and I'm going to do it in alphabetical order. And if you want to skip any reviews and go to a review, I'm going to do my usual and put the time link below in the descriptions. So without further ado, I'm going to get this one started. Okay, right. Okay, the first one is from our video. This is the one that kicked off the giallos in the 60s. It is blood and black lace, as you can see. Right, and it is and this is a really good print of the film. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what the story is, it's about a serial killer stalking a model in a place, and the killer is killing off all the models. I'm not going to say anything about the storyline, except to say that it's really good. Yeah, and it was quite nasty for its time. It still stands the test of time, even as a matter of fact. And there is one particular scene, the hot stove scene, which is still nasty to this day, still really nasty and terrific and very difficult to watch. Yeah, but I would recommend that you all watch it in Italian English subtitles, because that's available on this. And it is all crammed with extras. Yeah, so I've never seen this film look so good. The last time prior to this film I saw was years and years ago, and yeah, and I saw it at another convention in Manchester. So yeah, the 2K print is amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, so it has Cameron Mitchell in it, as you may know. He was I think he did this before he went on to star in The High Chapel and The Toolbox Murders. Yeah, so this is a very good film. I'd recommend you pick this up. Okay. Right, okay, this is Duke Mitchell's uncompleted film from Grindhouse releasing from the late 70s. He died before he could totally complete this. It is Gone with the Pope. The original shooting title was Kiss the Ring. And Grindhouse Releasing have done a great job with the print and editing it all together. Yeah, okay, the story is about a former gangster who decides obviously to travel to Vatican and abduct the Pope, and as a ransom he wants $1 from every Catholic in the world, and with his mates they do kidnap him, but they I'm not gonna spoil the story. Okay, how Grindhouse Releasing came about this print is his son Jeffrey gave the print to them out of his garage, and asked them to do something with it, and they did. This is the result. The acting is quite hilarious in parts. The acting is not spectacular, but I burst out laughing at the acting, as a matter of fact, and the dialogue. So I would recommend this, and it's got loads of extras in it, a lot of stuff. So I recommend you go and pick this up. It's made in 1970. It was filmed in around about 76 or 77. Yeah, I'd recommend this film to anybody who likes films that are slightly trashy. Okay, right. Here's the next one. This one is also from Our Video. They've managed to put this out in Blu-ray high definition. It's Island of Death. As you know, the DVDs, they got 2001 intro with it. Well, startup title and sequence anyway. With this version, they've restored the original credit sequence in red, and this one, yet again, it's 2K transfer. It's okay, and as usual, and this is a brilliant piece of artwork. I love the artwork. It is fantastic. And those of you who are a fan of the original VHS artwork, the Video Nasty artwork, when it was banned in the UK in the 80s, here it is. Reversible cover, like we usually do on a video. It was it did make the Video Nasties list in the 80s, and it's about this couple who go to a Greek island, an exotic island, and they go on a killing spree of people who they think are corrupt in the island, and they murder a homosexual, an adulteress, and a French painter. I'm not going to say anything else about the plot, but well, this is exceptionally dated, to be honest. It's dated. The effects are a little bit dated as well. The acting is a little bit ropey, as you would expect from this film. These films that used to be on the B band, but the print on here is really nice. It's a lovely print. You get the DVD, you get the Blu-ray and the DVD standard definition. So if you're into video nasties and obscurities, I picked this one up. Okay. Right. Here's another one that was from Duke Mitchell. Now the UK VHS version of this, on eBay it was going, and on the black market it was going for an absolute fortune until Grindhouse Releasing got it. It is gone with Pope. Right. This is quite an enjoyable low-budget gangster movie. It was made in 1974. This was Duke Mitchell's first film. There's some pretty brutal moments in it. It's about a gang, an Italian guy, Italian-American person whose father was deported from America, and he goes to America to take revenge and dominate the gangland in Los Angeles. Yeah, it is pretty brutal. And there's loads of extras. I'm not sure if there's a reversible cover. Right, this is the guy. Yeah, and as I may have said before, the acting is hilarious, and some of the dialogue's hilarious as well. But the print, they've done a really good job on it. Grindhouse Releasing. Yeah. Okay. So it was released here. Was released here in the UK on various video labels under the title The Executioner. If you're looking for VHS, but you'd be pretty pushed to look for it, and and to get it, I think you have to have a pretty massive bank balance, because it goes for quite a lot of money, the VHS preset. So I'd say just seek out this version, because the version is beautiful. Okay, Now, the next two I'm going to review all at once. The Nekromantik films. Now, they are limited editions, these two, both done by our video. I'm going to talk about the first one. This guy here. He's a victim of workplace bullying because he's a pretty creepy person. He behaves in a very creepy way at work. He works for a company that clean up dead bodies, and after accidents and murders, and the way he acts is creepy. He likes collecting bits from the bodies, and he does this in front of some of his colleagues sometimes, and he's got a girlfriend who relishes in his hobbies, and they are both necrophiliacs. Yeah, one day someone gets killed with an air rifle, and the person who gets killed with an air rifle, he gets dumped into a river or something, and his body washes up, and guess what? His workplace are the ones who go and collect it when it's discovered, and after they collect it, guess who is asked to take it away? Yeah, this guy. And he's about to do it, and he thinks, wait a minute, I'm onto a good thing here. And rather than taking it into a van, and he puts it into the boot of his car and drives off home with it, to his wife's delight. And it's self-explanatory what they do later. Okay, I'm not going to say anything else about the story for those of you who haven't seen it, but this is a very dark and gritty film. It is absolutely depressing, really dark, grainy film. Right, so it's in high definition, but the quality is not the greatest, but it's a low budget film. It wasn't shot on an expensive camera. It was shot on, I think it was shot on a cine camera. The director did say not to expect 3D with it, and I wouldn't expect 3D, but you'd be pretty pushed to get to this edition, but a regular edition of this is available now. But it's very hard to find. I was very lucky, and on Amazon they are going for over £80 at the minute for one that is still in its seal. I was fortunate enough to pick this up from CX for only £22. So you'd be pretty pushed to find this. It's really hard to find these at the minute. It's sold out on. I think it sold out on the first week. During the first week, it was distributed, so it's pretty much out of print. Right, and also another one that's going pretty quickly as well which was just released this week. At time of writing is Nekromantik 2. Right, this one picks up off directly from where the original left off. This time the necrophile is a woman. She reads about the original guy's death in the papers, and she goes to the cemetery and she steals his remains and takes it home, and she it's obvious what she wants her the remains for. It's quite obvious, but then things start getting complicated when she meets this person, this man who falls in love with her, and he dubs and his job is to dub her films to do dubbing for adult movies, and romance blossoms, and she is stuck in a dilemma, but at the end there is a twist in the story, and it is really graphic. It's extremely graphic. The film is very slow moving this time. It does have the sickness of the first movie, but it's not as dark nor as gritty as the first movie. And it is rather slow moving. That the rest of the film is more of a romance between the guy that does the dubbing and her, but it's worth sticking with. The payoff at the end and is worth it, absolutely worth it. So it's bursting with extras. I'll show you what's inside. Okay, or two. Right. Few of these are Polaroids. This is a guy she falls in love with, and that's the woman that does all the sick things to the body. There's right, and you get this nice certificate to prove authenticity. And but behind the DVD is the soundtrack for the film. The soundtrack is done by one of the cast members and a guy called John Boy Walton, and right, and the other one, this one also has the soundtrack and the certificate of authenticity. I have to be very careful here because of these are some of the Polaroids that come with it, exclusive to the limited edition. Right, okay, and I think the grainy quality of the film within this suits the film, I think. Right, next up, finally we have, this is the edition we've been waiting for a long time, so that we won't get ripped off by Code Red. This is Nightmares in a Damaged Brain. I've been waiting for a release like this for a long time. Yeah, and it's not as many extras as a Code Red DVD. Yeah, but it's a lovely print. Gets a little bit grainy sometimes, but that suits the film because it's such a dark film. Okay, I've already reviewed it in one of my other collection DVDs, but yeah, so the extras is Terror in Times Square, a guide to Nightmare's Grindhouse Kingdom, and there's an audio commentary, an 88 Films trailer reel, and on the reverse you get the original 80s VHS. As you know, this one also got banned in the 80s as a video nasty. Put this back in. What happened, and also the guy that the original VHS distributor, the proprietor of World of Video 2000, he actually he got sent to prison for releasing the film longer than the BBFC certified it for it to be released, and he got sent for 6 months. So, and which is pretty ridiculous, actually. Well, there you go. That's how ludicrous the situation was in the 80s. So and okay, another our video release. This one's by David Cronenberg. It's cool. It's Rabid. Right. So okay. The extra. It's got loads of extras, and also here is the original artwork that Intervision used. Was released. Yeah. Okay. So this one was section 3, so I believe. Okay. So this one's a pretty disturbing film. It's quite disturbing and believable. A young couple are out on a motorbike, and they crash, and the girl is left in a coma, and the lad is only has minor injuries, and what happens is a plastic surgery place decide to pick him up, and they decide to take this girl under their wings, otherwise she would die if they don't take her under her wings. And even though they don't have the resources, and they experiment on her and to save her life, and it seems to be a success, and she wakes up in the middle of the night one night, and 6 months later, and she and it seems that the operation has gone wrong, and it's turned her into a vampire, and there's this thing under her arm that when she is given someone a cuddle and thing, this thing goes into action and turns them rabid, and they turn into vampires. They go off their heads, and it's and the Blu-ray is a little bit grainy, but I think that suits it because it's quite a depressing film. It's quite depressing and grainy. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about the storyline. It's near apocalyptic stuff, so yeah. Next one is done by the director of the video nasty for Boogeyman. It's called The Tenderness of the Wolves. It's about the butcher of Hanover, or it's set up in what year was it again? The 30s. It's set up pre-World War, I think, in Germany. It's about Fritz Harman, and also known as the Butcher of Hanover and the Vampire of Hanover. He went stalking Hanover, looking for homosexual young men, and he also killed a few youngsters as well in the 30s, and he got executed for it. It's a really disturbing, nasty film. Really, very hard to watch. It says as a BBFC warning, contains sexualized violence, strong threat, and serial killer theme. Yeah, there's a commentary by Yuli Lomel in it, and quite disturbing. It from 1973. Yeah, what I think it has the original artwork, if I'm not mistaken. Is this the original artwork? I think this was previously released in America by Anchor Bay, but it's not available by them anymore. But yeah, it's a very good print, really good. So if you like depressing films, go for this one because it is quite a depressing film as well. Okay, right. The last one is one that's done by David Cronenberg before. Another one before he did The Fly, Videodrome. This is the regular edition. The limited edition, that is going for a sky high price at the minute. So I'd pick up this one if I were you. This one is uncut, by the way, by our video. Yeah. Okay. It's got quite a lot of extras on it. And it's crammed with extras actually. This one's from 1982. It's a bizarre film. It's really, really very bizarre. It's about this young TV executive who owns an adult channel. It's a little bit like Bravo back in the day. This channel he runs. He deals in film. It specialises in films with strong sex and graphic violence. And one day, his best friend and also employee of his comes across this very realistic TV show, which he becomes obsessed with, and shortly after this, it becomes apparent that this TV show is causing him to have hallucinations, and he gets brainwashed, and after he does get his own back. Yeah, but this is a very bizarre film. Very bizarre. A film, very weird. He has these bizarre hallucinations. Okay, so this is the original VHS cover. Yeah, first it controls your mind, then it destroys your body. Yeah, but there are a few nice gore sequences in it, especially towards the end. and that's the best scene, I think. Okay, I think that's it for my Blu-ray collection. Thank you for bearing with me for this next installment. Okay, I hope you all have a good Christmas, and as always, see you soon in another video.